We will go into item number 6, department reports. Number 6 is mayor's comments. I'll sit in for the mayor on this. I too would like to congratulate Mesquite Gaming and the Mesquite Resort Association and everyone concerned in the last 2 weekends. I understand weekend before last we had about 9,000 visitors to the city over the 3-day weekend, which was a great economic boom. This past weekend was equally, well, not quite as good, but awfully important with the balloons and the soccer tournament. So congratulations to all those that participated in those events. I'd like to remind everybody that we have our Little League starting again. We had sign-ups start this past weekend at the rec center. We've had kind of a slow start, but we're going to be taking them until the 1st of March. We expect about 20 teams this year over the 11 we had last year. We also have a girls softball division. So anyone interested in participating in the form of sponsorship or volunteers or anything for Little League, give me a holler if you would. And I believe we've got an announcement forthcoming. Brian Worston notified me yesterday that at the PGA Golf Show in Orlando, Florida, there were 3 charities that were nominated for a national award. I don't know all the details on this, but I'm going to give you what I know. There were a couple of very large charities, and I'm speaking in large amounts of dollars, but the Golf for Kids in Mesquite, Nevada got the #1 choice in the charity award division, national award, #1 in the country. How about that? That'll put us on the map, and it's long overdue as far as I'm concerned. Thank you. That's enough for me. Council comments, and then we go to staff. Anything from council? Mr. Absent?
About that. Yeah, sadly we had a family tragedy last week, and a death in the family. And I want to thank the outstanding response in virtually every category by our EMS and our police department. They were quick, professional, and incredibly empathetic, and it's a testament to the quality of service we have in this town. Awesome. And I want to thank some of the citizens in town, the random act of kindness, who showed their compassion for strangers by visiting my sister-in-law and her kids and offering food and comfort. Didn't know these people. But that in itself is a testament to this community, and I want to thank everybody who participated. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Absent. Mr. Barton, you have something?
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem, just a couple of things. A very quick update on council goals, particularly under the category of do better business. Mesquite Regional Business has agreed to partner with the city to look for financial incentives that will meet both their needs of their prospects, and the city's needs as well. That's all I have for you at this time, but I will be following up with a more comprehensive report on where we are with council goals. Overall, we're looking really good. I also wanted to mention that we have another citizen forum coming up, Citizen Coffee. This is going to be on the 30th, Thursday at noon at Highland Manor, and invite everybody to attend, ask a question, make a comment. We'd love to see you there. At this point, I'd like to ask Chief Tanner to come up. He has something he'd like to share with the council and people in the chambers.
Good evening, Mayor Pro Tem, Council. I just would like to read a quick, deserving letter of commendation for people and officers. On the evening of Friday, January 17th, calls for service related to property crimes being reported to Mesquite Dispatch. Throughout the weekend, we had 21 property-related crimes ranging from stolen vehicles, vehicle, residential, and commercial burglaries, and property damage, merchandise thefts, stolen bicycles, and they were all throughout the city. We had several calls, 21 altogether. Officers and detectives worked together tirelessly to help solve these crimes that were related, and the suspects could be identified. Due to their diligent efforts, 2 suspects were identified and arrested. I want to take this time to identify the officers. I can't identify all of them, but 7 of them that were vital to this case. On Sunday, January 19th, Officer Woods, Sergeant Woods now, noticed a suspicious van near the entrance to the gated community. The suspicious van fled at a high rate of speed, resulting in a driver losing control of the vehicle and wrecking the vehicle. By the time Sergeant Woods arrived to the side of the crash, the driver had fled on foot into the night. Sergeant Woods discovered the van had been recently reported as stolen and was filled with stolen property from many of the earlier reported crimes in the city. Due to Sergeant Woods' proactive patrol, Mesquite Police Department now had much of the earlier reported stolen property recovered and also had a suspect identified. On Monday, January 20th, Patrol Officer Mike Iverson observed a suspicious mail in the parking lot. Upon further investigation of his proactive patrol, it was discovered that the mail was in possession of a stolen vehicle and it was also filled with stolen property from earlier reported crimes. Patrol Sergeant Tracy Fells was instrumental in tying many of the cases together and should also be recognized in finding another stolen vehicle that was also loaded with stolen property. Sergeant Fells took the extra time to gather video evidence that helped Officer Iverson when he located the second stolen vehicle. Detectives Richmond, Chesley, Erickson, and Magadan should all be recognized for their hard work. Each reported crime had to be processed, have the property identified, and later returned to the rightful owner. At today's date, these detectives are still working diligently to get each victim their property back. Because these dedicated employees like this, that our citizens feel safe, and the department continues to have one of the highest solve rates in the state of Nevada. I just want to recognize them publicly, and to you guys, you know what they do. A lot of you have dealt with them and had incidents where you needed them, and they do their best in this community. They work hard. I'm proud to be the chief of this department. They do a great job, and I want to recognize them publicly. So, thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Mr. Baker?
Mayor, Council, Mayor Pro Tem Council, my update isn't nearly as flashy. I just wanted to report back to you on Resolution 772 that you passed several months ago regarding unmanned aerial vehicles. I don't know if everyone saw this in the newspaper. Nevada was chosen as one of a half a dozen authorized test sites for the commercial development of unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs, semi-produced drones. So that will present a great opportunity to the state, and staff will be working with MRB to look for opportunities to capitalize on this designation. So.
Any further comments from staff? Okay, we will go into the last session of public comment. Oh, I'm sorry. Aaron, you have a question, sir?
Concerning the aerial drones, is there, I mean, obviously, would like to explore any opportunity to get anything related to that in Mesquite. I know the airport is 5,500 feet. I know it's not commercially rated, but it may be for other things like that, which would probably not be commercial. I don't think it falls under Part 135. But if that's possible, can we pursue that?
Yes, yes. Just so you know, initially, the sites they are looking at, the sites they are going to use, according to the newspaper article by the RJ, is Stead Airport in Reno, Fallon, Boulder City, and Desert Rock, which is up by Creech and Nellis. So
let's get Mesquite on that one. I mean, if the 737 can land on a 3700 split strip by mistake, the drone can land on our airport.
we'll let them know.
Just as a little aside, I've had a couple of conversations with Mr. Hardy, President Hardy, regarding the same subject, and he is working in Carson City to see if we can get on the map with that particular project as well. So we're working.